YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Decanty. We're mostly coming from my middle name, which is Sarah, because they can never say my first name right. So today I'm going to be making my body transformation or fitness transformation video, whichever way you want to call it. So for starters, I'm going to start with when I started working out. So I started working out about 2 years ago. And that was in June of 2018. And when I started working out, just for like reference, so you to get like a basic idea of where I started from. So when I started working out, I weighed about 103 pounds, and I'm 5'4", which is considered underweight for my height. I'm gonna leave the article down below so you can check it out for yourself. So when I started working out, at first I was just doing like very low impact workout. I was just doing squats and sit-ups and stuff, because at the time it was like my last month of high school, so I honestly don't even remember what I was doing, but I was still trying to stay in shape. I always wanted to like have like a little more weight, because people would always like ask me like, or people would tell me like, get some food or something, and people would be telling me like, oh my god, you're so skinny, like, do you even eat or something? Or I have people who would ask me if I was sick or something, which is pretty annoying. Don't do that to people. It's just wrong. You don't know what that person is going through, and you asking them all of those questions. You may not think it's something bad, but that really adds onto whatever problem they already have, and it's just not good. So let's just not do that, okay? So when I started working out first, I honestly did not really have like a set goal of what I wanted to achieve, or what exactly I was walking towards, or what exactly I was doing. But in general, I just wanted to gain more weight. And I honestly, at the time, I didn't even know that you could like build, like look thicker from working out. So I was just doing it to just stay healthy. I actually fell in love with working out quite quickly. But when I first started, like most people when they first start working out, I had no idea what I was doing. Can you believe I actually started with cardio? That like I actually started doing cardio, and I weighed like 103 pounds, and my goal wasn't to lose weight or increase endurance or anything, so I don't know why I was even doing cardio. And then I started doing my research. I turned to YouTube, Google, Instagram, and I started looking into it more. And I watched some people fitness transformation, and saw how they kind of like just stuck with their goals, and they worked so hard to achieve the body that they wanted. And that really motivated me a lot, which is why I'm actually doing this, just to like show you like, if I can do it, you can also do it. Because I was a very lazy person, okay? I was not a fan of doing anything like super physical. I did play sports in high school, but that's for another day. But I couldn't even do 25 push-ups in gym in high school. Or 20. I barely did 12 push-ups. I still hit push-ups, by the way, but I couldn't even do 20 sit-ups. Now I can actually do about 100 sit-ups. So that really also is a testament as to how far I've come. Just for reference, I'm gonna put like a before picture, how I looked before and what I look like now, so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So after I started doing my research. I set a goal of what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted my body to be. But it all just started off as me getting rid of stress. So if you're stressed out, working out can actually help with that too. So going to the gym is not all about the physical part of it. It's also really good for you mentally. So give it a try, honestly. Whatever reason you want to go for, just give it a try. Who knows? You might actually fall in love with it. So one of the biggest struggles that I faced when I started working out was eating as much as I needed to. So I don't really eat. I didn't really eat as much as I was supposed to, and I just kind of like I got leaner, but my body wasn't heading to where I wanted it to be because I wasn't doing everything that I needed to do. You see, with like fitness transformation, it's not all about what you do in the gym. What you do outside of the gym really counts a lot too. So you have to really think about it and like consider that. So I was putting the work in at the gym. I started working out 2 to 3 days a week, and then like mid last year I changed from 2 to 3 days a week to 3 to 4 days a week, and right now, like the beginning of this year, I started doing 4 to 5 days a week, and I've been consistent with that. But even when I first started, for the first year, I wasn't getting closer to my goal, but I still stayed patient, because when I saw other people fitness transformation, it took some people 3 years, 4 years to get to where they got to. So sometimes patience is a huge part of it too. So after a year, I barely saw that much progress, but I still kept pushing. And then I realized that, yeah, I was consistent in the gym. I was putting in the work. I was starting to lift more, but I wasn't doing what I needed to be doing outside of the gym. And that was really like slowing down my progress. And I did more research into it. So I got supplements, since I realized that I wasn't getting as much protein that I needed from the food that I was eating, and I also wasn't eating as much. I got a supplement. So I got Serious Mass, the supplement, and I started taking it to increase my proteins level. And once I started taking it, I realized that I started to see more progress, which was amazing. And I was like, now I'm kind of trying to balance it out. I'm putting the work in at the gym, and I'm trying to put in as much work outside of the gym. And then until like late last year, I also got a Boost. It's like a nutritional drink or something. So it has 530 calories and 22 grams of protein. Because I don't really take Serious Mass as much, and I don't take the full serving. If you want to take the full serving, do that, but the way I do it, it works for me. Again, just because something works for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So if you want to give it a try, I highly recommend it, but find a way to make it your own. Find a way to make it something that's going to work for you. Yeah, and then I would do the Boost. I would drink like one, sometimes two of that, because those are like a healthier option. Because even people who have trouble eating when they're sick or something, like doctors will recommend that sometimes, because it does have a lot of vitamins to it. And I'm going to put the link in the description below if you want to check that out. I highly recommend it. It's done wonders for me. So give it a try and let me know if it works for you. So since I started doing both of those, and then since like quarantine started and whatever, I've gone up in weight. So the last time that I checked my weight, I was about 130 pounds. But right now I don't have a scale at home, unfortunately. Plus, I don't really look at the scale that much. But I do know my measurements. So my waist is about 28 inches and my hips is 42 inches. And that's what I know. And I'm 5'4". So I don't know how that's going to help you, but I hope it gives you like a basic idea. But I don't know how much I weigh right now, unfortunately. But yeah, it really did help. Now, what I would suggest if you're deciding to start your fitness journey, whatever it is, whether it's to build muscle, lose weight, get lean, or just stay healthy, you have to be consistent. So first, I recommend you knowing your goals, like what you want to achieve, where you want to see yourself in a couple of years, like body wise, or like mentally, physically, and just like try to work towards that with putting all of that into your fitness goals. And then you have to stay consistent, because consistency is everything. I feel like that's one of the hardest part with like achieving your body goals is maintaining that body, because you don't want to go above it or you don't want to drop below it, which is like what I'm struggling with right now. I don't want to drop. I don't want to go below the weight that I am right now, because I absolutely love my body. So I'm just trying to maintain and trying to keep bunking up to get to where I want to be, to get to the goal that I want to achieve. So that's another thing. And I would suggest you find a way to stay motivated, because even though I absolutely love working out and is a great way for me to deal with my stress and anxiety, it still do get like a little hard sometimes for me to stay motivated, for me to get out and go and do it. I know, like, me saying that I work out 4 to 5 days a week, you're like, oh, how can it be like hard to stay motivated? It is. Like, sometimes I don't work out until late at night, because I spend the entire day trying to convince myself to get up and go outside and do something. So I would say, like, what is a friend or something, just find a way to stay motivated. Another thing would be to not compare your progress to others. It's not a competition. You should only be competing with yourself. You should only be trying to push yourself. Do not keep looking at someone's goals and trying to be like, oh, that person achieved their goal faster, I want to do that. It's different. You can only push your body so much. Just try to keep up with yourself. Track your own progress, because comparing yourself to your progress to other people's progress, which is just going to put a lot of pressure on you. It's just going to make you like lose focus of what you're trying to do. And it might just like distract you from what exactly you're trying to achieve, or just slow you down, because you're thinking so much about what that person is doing. You're not focusing on what you should be doing for you. Do not compare your progress to others. Okay? Good. Another thing is to just start it. If you're going to do anything, if you have any goals that you want to achieve, whether it's getting your college degree, fitness goal, whatever, you have to start from somewhere. You're not going to get there if you don't start. And it's okay to start without knowing what exactly you should be doing, or without having any idea of what you need to be doing. You can start and just kind of walk your way through it, like just do your research. And that's another important thing, doing your research, because you don't want to just take anything people say and just follow that. Even when I was like looking at YouTube and looking at fitness influencers and stuff, trying to like get a basic idea of what I should be doing, yeah, I listened to some of the things they said and some of the things they suggested, but I also did my research to know if that would actually work for me, or if that's something that I actually want to be doing, if it's actually healthy for me. And don't just take another person's word for it. Like, I'm no expert. Everything that I'm saying right now is from my personal experience. If you have the opportunity, or if you're able to get an expert opinion, I absolutely suggest that you do. But yes, doing your research is a huge part of it. If I didn't do my research completely, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now with my progress and my journey. And I'm not done yet. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still working hard to get to where I want to be. And with all of that being said, just stay tuned, and I'm going to show you more pictures so you can see how far I've come, so you can just like get a basic idea of what I used to look like and what I look like now. And yeah, so that's gonna be all for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you find anything useful, anything that I said useful or helpful in any way, please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. And I posted my first video last Monday, so if you haven't seen it yet, please check that out. And thank you guys so much for all of the support that I got on that video. Like, I'm shocked as to how many views they have now. It might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but I was super happy when I saw that. So thank you so much. If you're still here after watching the first one, thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. And again, don't forget to click that subscribe button below. Now stay blessed and be kind. Bye.